Hey guys!
Alright guys, we're here today to check out the latest video from Wolfheart, Ashes, lyric video. I mean, I cannot be more excited.
Yeah.
Can't you see how excited I am? No, I'm copying them because they released a video in the sauna where they were like, oh, we're so excited, there's a new album, and they look like...
They look like they're
they
not
look
really
Finns.
excited.
Yeah, they look like Finns. You know, they're being Finnish.
I mean, but if you're in the sauna and you're being...
Sauna is super relaxing.
I know, it's super...
It's really hard to get excited.
Plus, if you make like very fast movements...
It burns.
It burns.
Yeah.
So...
It's like, I'm not judging, but that video was epic. But having said that, even with that video that they released, this little vignette that they released on Wolfheart's Facebook page, I think a lot of people are still surprised. Maybe not surprised that there's a video out because obviously they announced that, but surprised that they were even releasing an album, that they were working on an album. There's an album coming out because it feels like the last album just came out like it wasn't last year, it was 2 years ago, but it feels like it was just last year, and they just released Dawn of Solace. Well, not they. Thomas just released Dawn of Solace. So there's a feeling like, wow, this is really quick. Another album. I had that feeling when he told me that he was finalizing the album, and the album is coming out during the North American tour. I think at the half point of the North American tour, that's when the album comes out. I was shocked because I was like, wow, it feels like the other one just came out, and now you're releasing another one.
When you told me, I'm like, didn't the other album just come out like last year?
It was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
2018. I'm not hating. Like, I mean, for me, you could release an album every year. I would be happy.
They could release an album like
doesn't matter
every other month, and I would be.
Well, that's a lot of work.
That's a lot of work.
That's a lot of work. But anyways, it's something that we have now to check out, the lyric video, and something to look forward to this North American tour that they're going to be on, because this is going to be my fourth time seeing them, and I'm excited to hear some new songs.
Maybe
I'm pulling some strings. Let's see what the Wolfpack can do, but. I've called all sorts of favors, so let's see what happens. I mean, I know you've never seen Wolfheart live,
I know.
So that would be absolutely amazing. The fact that they're playing with Rotting Christ, it would be like the icing on the cake.
Yeah, I'll get my 2 off my bucket list.
Exactly. All right, so are you ready for this, Wolfheart
Yeah.
Ashes? You want to hear? I'm so excited. I almost so excited that I don't want to watch it, because then once I watch it, there's no excitement left. Well, there's excitement for the next single and the album, but. You know what I mean? Like it's like anticipating Christmas, and then when Christmas is over,
then you have nothing really to. Then it's it's a downer.
It's so depressing. All right, let's do this. All right. Sit down and get ready for us to unpack this. So if you want to pause the video and go grab some ice cream and then come back and press play, I suggest you do that, because I don't think we're going. I think this is going to take some time to unpack.
Yeah.
Come on. It's the first new Wolfheart track in 2 years. This is going to take some time to unpack. All right. Do you want me to go first? Do you want to go first? Is there anything that immediately comes to your mind that you want to say so you don't forget? And then, because if I start talking, you know how it's going to be.
Well,
it's going to be like Thomas and Ice Cream.
I just want to say that guitar little melody that goes throughout the whole song is absolutely beautiful. An absolutely beautiful just melody to the song. And then the drums just tearing it up. It's what I love to hear in my Wolfheart songs. Just very aggressive drums and a beautiful melody lingering with Thomas's vocals.
I'm really proud of you. Right now, in this moment, I'm really proud of you. Because if I went back to some of the first Wolfheart videos that we did, and I asked you to unpack it, you would have a hard time putting together the words that you just put together. I mean, I don't think your knowledge of music metal at that time was what it is today, and I don't think you could have rationalized exactly those thoughts into words and then expressed them the way you did now. I'm proud of you, because I've seen the growth, and for the people who've been watching our channel for a long time, I'm sure they noticed that too. It's not just you've grown, physically grown, and your testicles drop and your voice gotten thicker. That's part of growing up. That's part of getting older. But your understanding of the music, of the dynamics of it's leaps and bounds over what it was. If you go see some of the earlier stuff that we did, I think was the Flood. I think that was the first video
we did
we've ever done from Wolfheart. I think we spent more time talking about how Thomas was wearing a Blood Red Hourglass T-shirt than we did about the song.
We were also talking about how the kind of the winter of Finland that they were showing off. We were more talking about the actual video.
I think both of us our understanding was not what it is today, but more so yours than mine. I really feel like you've come a long way. So I just want to start off by saying that. But you couldn't have said it any better. I mean, I could have said it better because I could have put more words into it and make it a little bit more make it, how can I say it, make a better arrangement.
Yeah.
But you kind of cut all the bullshit out, and you just went straight for the meat and potatoes, and you said exactly what I thought. This track has something that to me, Wolfheart is perhaps the only band that can really pull it off on a consistent basis, which is to have absolutely destructive, powerful, machine gun kind of drums that are absolutely demolishing, are heavy, and then have that as like it's almost like a lasagna as one layer, and then have another layer of incredible guitar melodies that are just like atmospheric at times. Like they really paint a scenery,
and it really goes well with the video.
But they always do that. But the guitar melodies have a way of bringing into music the nature of Finland and creating a soundscape for that nature.
Yeah.
So in one layer you have these really powerful, heavy, destructive drums, which to me has always been one thing that attracted me to Wolfheart.
Yeah.
Then on the next layer you have incredible guitar melody, like you said,
and Thomas's vocals.
And that melody is a complete opposite of the destructive sound that you're getting from the drums.
Yeah.
And then you have Thomas's vocals, which is harsh vocals, but these almost painful, filled with sorrow kind of vocal. It's these three layers. Wolfheart to me is all about those three.
Amazing guitar melodies, destructive drums, and very sorrowful vocals.
To me, those three layers is Wolfheart. You know what I mean? And I mean, then there's other elements like guitar solos and breakdowns or whatever they want to put on a track.
But those what makes to me the typical Wolfheart song. That's what makes it up.
That is the spinal cord.
Yeah.
Everything else is just something that just feeds off of that main
stem.
That main stem, exactly. It's like the roots of a tree. You know what I mean? The solo, the maybe the breakdowns.
Those are all the apples of the tree.
Yeah, they're the branches, right? They're kind of the leaves and the fruits at the end of the branches. But the stem, like the core of Wolfheart, in my opinion, is those three elements: the vocals, the melody, and the drums. And to me, the way they were able to put all three together, and the song does not feel like there's. The song has a way of blending three things that have different emotions, different sounds, different approaches, and they're able to combine these three layers together and still make a song that feels like it doesn't feel is together as one.
Yeah.
And that to me is not something that it's easy to do. It's not easy. It's not easy for you to have drums that powerful and not have a guitar rhythm that follows that same tempo, that same heaviness, and the vocals the same thing. You know, sometimes we say the drums are going in one way, the guitars are going another, and the song feels disconnected. They have a way of bringing three things together,
and instead of them going away from each other, they
complement each other. They move in. They bring it all in. And this song, to me, the part that surprised me about this track was anything, because I was a little surprised with this track, and the part that surprised me about this track is there was not a lot of vocals in the track. So that to me was a little bit of a surprise, because the song had a big intro, had a really long intro, and it's
just a little bit of vocals, and then
it went through this melodic soundscape.
But the thing is, the music speaks for itself. So, I mean, this track didn't need as much.
This song could have been instrumental.
Exactly, because this song didn't need vocals.
I'm just saying, it could have been instrumental.
We were blessed with Thomas's vocals in this song.
I like the minimalistic aspect of the vocals on the track. I was surprised because when the song started with a long intro, I thought they were going to pack all the vocals in together and have like this song that starts with this very melodic intro and then becomes really bombastic and becomes almost like a...
But now that you mentioned that, there was... I wasn't really paying attention with... after the vocals came and they kind of left, I wasn't really paying attention if there was going to be more vocals, because I was just kind of swaying.
Yeah, but I'm thinking this way. Everlasting Fall, for example, it's 10 minutes long, right? It has a long intro. This intro is almost as long as the intro from Everlasting Fall, but that's a 10-minute song. You can do a lot of things with a 10-minute song. You can have a 2-minute intro if you want to do it, right? So to me, this track, with this long intro, what it does, in my opinion, it caught me off guard, because I thought, okay, if they're going to put this long of an intro, then they're going to have to pack all the vocals together in order to get what they want out of the track. So I wasn't thinking that they were going to go with an approach of almost an instrumental track with just very little vocals. To me, this is a perfect... Everlasting Fall was the song that they were using to open up their set, the last two tours that they did here. And one of the reasons they use that song is because of that long intro. So it gives them a chance to ensure all the audio is good before the vocals even come in. So it gives them a chance to make sure the guitars are at the right level, the drums are at the... Because sometimes you don't have time to do a sound check. So by having a song that has a long intro to open up the set, it gives them a chance to make sure everything is working perfectly even before the vocals come in. The only problem with Everlasting Fall is it's 10 minutes long. And when you're not the headliner, which is the case on the tours that they've been in, your set is really short.
It takes
and if you put if you put a 10-minute song, you're losing a huge chunk of your set. You're losing 1/3 of your set is going towards one song. Yeah. This song, in my opinion, Ashes, will allow them. If I was a betting money, if I was a betting man, I would bet that this is going to be their new opening track for the concert, for the set list. Because it gives them that intro, that it's long enough for them to make sure everything is okay. But it doesn't
take away other songs that they can put on the set.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Because if they only have a 30-minute, 35-minute set...
10 minutes takes up most of your set.
It's 1/3. Yeah. 1/3 is gone. So with this song, you can put this as your intro, work out all the kinks of the audio, get the song going, and it's only 5 minutes, and it's almost... This song to me is almost like atmospheric. It's almost like... It is very atmospheric. Has a very atmospheric nature to it, to the sound. And it's very minimalistic as far as lyrics and vocals are concerned. So you can put this as your opening track, clear up all the kinks, and get ready then for the rest of the show. This is almost like a warm-up track. Yeah. It will work almost like a warm-up track. So if I was a betting man, I would say this is going to be their new opening track as they go on tour. I don't see them going with Everlasting Fall. I could be wrong. This is my opinion. I haven't talked to Thomas about it. I don't know.
But it's a good idea.
I think it's the right approach. I could be wrong, and he's not shy to tell me that I'm wrong, so I'll have to wait and see what he says once he watches the video. But one thing I do know is they're going to have new merch on this tour. Oh. Thomas sent me some pictures of the new merch. Man, The long sleeve, the white long sleeve.
Yeah.
Oh, with Wolfheart on the sleeves.
You know, we already have a lot of shirts, but I mean,
I'm buying that one.
I think it would be a sin.
That one is glorious, but all of them, even the hat, they're gonna have a hat. So there's gonna be tons of new. I think they're gonna. Well, I'm assuming he showed me the demos, if you will, of the merch. I don't know what he's
there a
gonna...
baseball cap?
Yeah, the hat, the baseball cap, yeah. But I don't know exactly which ones he's gonna go with. I'm assuming he's probably gonna go with all of them. I think they're all great. Yeah. But the white one is a freaking winner. All right, so there's something to look forward to for the tour. You're gonna get new merch. You're getting a new album, new tracks added to the set list.
I mean,
what else can you ask for?
I know. There's not much.
1 hour set. 1 hour set. Yeah, ask for that. All right, guys, this is it for today. But come back tomorrow. We'll have more videos for you. Yeah. All right, see you guys.
See ya.